Hey, welcome back to a very new video. But if you're new here, my name's Katja and on this channel I talk mostly about K-pop, language studies, books, manga, basically all things that I love in life. And for this week's video, I have something special prepared. No, it's actually completely on accident, and that is that I am gonna get my copy of 8 from Stray Kids. And then it so happened that I heard that Stray Kids is dropping another music video this week, so I'm finally gonna be able to react on that. Jam. It has a horror theme, like, I'm sorry. Who encouraged Jam to do something like that? Because he wouldn't in a million years. But here we are. Then I also want to get back into my language studies because in July I focused a lot on German, but I didn't have a chance to also focus on Korean. So that is what I'm gonna do for this week. And also this book, I'm finally gonna finish it no matter what. I even scheduled in time in my bullet journal, so it just needs to happen together with some other things that I will show during this week. Guess what just came in? Woohoo! I'm so excited. So let's open it up. Oh yeah, I need 2 hands to do this. One sec. First up, I got this little black envelope and I pulled Changbin. I'm not entirely sure where this is from, so maybe the shop that I bought this album from, they bought it from a Korean shop and it came with an extra PC. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna look it up after the unboxing. Look how gorgeous. I truly like how the light makes it all look rainbowy. And also, I love that they went for a traditional Korean theme while also being completely Stray Kids. I love the snakes. I don't know, how's this bird called in English? I know it in my native language, but this is gonna bug me. Anyway, it looks gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And the back reminds me so much of the Le Sserafim albums. And I also really like, and that is definitely different from the Le Sserafim albums, that you have all the titles of the tracks over here. And again, another 8. Can I do this with one hand? Probably not. Nope, I'm not even gonna try it. I'm too scared to rip it. The first thing you see when opening the box is the CD, and I honestly love that they went for the same design as the outer box. Ooh, it's also shiny. Love that. Then we go to the poster, I guess. Oh, this is so freaking big. 1 second. La 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 la. Can I get it? Oh gosh. Ooh. It's so freaking big. Well, it's not in real life, but to show it on camera, it is big. So I totally forgot to say, but I went for the limited edition, the 8 version, as my album. Yeah, gorgeous. And I like that it went for a darker concept. Ooh, they went for this bookish design like we also saw in Maniac era. But then we have extra photos over here. Wait. I'm confused. What is this? I am so confused as what this is. Chick chick boom. Yeah. But what is this? I'm so confused. Okay, I need to look this up as well. I thought this was gonna be the lyrics or something like that. Huh. Okay. I'll have to see. Oh my gosh. Those stickers. Those are cracking me up. I was not expecting something like this. So, as you can probably tell, I was very lucky and I haven't seen any spoilers of what's inside the album. So, yes, that's good on me. what, I will just keep it closed for now. Oh my, oh, I just wanted to say, who am I gonna pull? But yeah, I'm just joking with myself because I always pull Lino. Or almost always, at least. So here we go with Lino. Ooh, oh wait, with something else. I pulled Bang-chan. What is this? This feels like a receipt. Okay. Well, I'm so confused by this album. Is this because of the, how do you say it? Oh, the fortune cookies. Is it because of that? Oh, because they ate. Oh, I feel so stupid right now. So of course they ate, so they left a receipt. But then, okay, no, I'm just still confused. Okay, so let's hope I pull my bias. I did! Wait, I did right. Yes! Okay! Something worked out in my favor. By the way, also I was very lucky with pulling Changbin. I'm just so happy right now that I just changed up the names. But I'm also really happy that I pulled Changbin. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care who I pull because I love all the guys. But I do have a bias line, and that's 3 Ratcha together with Lino. And Bang-chan is my bias, so I'm freaking happy that I pulled him over here. Okay, so I'm very excited. What's next? Oh, that was anticlimactic. I thought the other side was gonna be a mini poster. Oh, I'm so sorry, my voice is still not recovered. Well, okay. I like this anyway. Oh, okay, I'm laughing so much about myself. The photo book. Oh, gorgeous. I know I've said it now 1,000 times, but I just like this clean kind of design. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely the darker concept that I pulled over here. I was really wondering which concept this was gonna be. Wait! Sorry for the hiccup in my voice. He has a wolf on his... Wait, hold on. Because Bang-chan probably also has a wolf, right? Wait, I'm so confused right now. Because I know that the walking sticks, it was designed by the members themselves, which is so freaking cool. I mean, they have done it before also in the Maxident era, that they all created their own hearts. But we don't really see Bang-chan his stick very well, because he's holding his hand above there. So I'm surprised that Sungmin has the wolf. But I know that the design of Bang-chan, his walking stick, is also a wolf, but it looks a little bit different. Now, the scroll. Lovely. I love these kind of details. All the work that they put in there. Ooh, interesting. Oh, the Dio photos. Wait, oh, he had a sponsorship with Chrome of Hearts, or the stylist put it in there. Which is quite interesting because he's wearing a lot of Chrome of Hearts. Also, just himself when he dresses himself for his day-to-day life. I like that when a stylist incorporates the... Oh, here we have Fluffy. Hold on. Well, that was a 180. Wait, there's also another concept in here? Anyway, let me finish my thoughts. I love when the stylists incorporate elements of what the guys actually wear in daily life. Okay, I was not expecting this. But then, on the other hand, when I was talking about this cover, I was like, oh, I love the traditional aspects, wait, up front. But then I saw this cactus and I was like, well, that's not very Korean, so interesting. Also, now I see it everywhere. It's also over here. Huh. Cool. Anyway, let's go back to the fluffy concepts. Fluffy, fluffy. And then we have another concept. Interesting. I was not expecting this. I mean, I always like when the limited edition offers a variety of photos. Whoa, thanks, Drew. Nice. And then, oh, and the lyrics over here. I personally prefer it when the lyrics is in the photo book, or, well, no, I do actually prefer it in the photo book itself because it looks so much cleaner like that. And the staff. Oh, I like this. I'm gonna, of course, watch it a little bit better tonight. But I am so freaking confused about this. I mean, this I get. They always put a small little mini poster in there. So that's fine. I get that. I get the photo card, of course. Well, I think the stickers are very funny. I'm honestly really curious if there are more versions out from this one, because this felt so anticlimactic, because I truly thought there was gonna be something on this side as well. And then I guess, what does this mean? I am so freaking confused. Yeah, I definitely need to look it up. Okay guys, I know it's the next day, but I looked it up. So first up, the Changbin PC is a pop. Then we have the CD, which is normal. Then we have the poster, and that is actually only for pre-orders. So yay. This was indeed a newspaper, which I think is so funny because they have done similar things before. However, then it was always something to do with the lyrics, I believe. So I still think this is a little bit odd. Nevertheless, I love the design, especially the front cover. Then the PC is normal. This one, there are 8 versions. The stickers is pre-order only, so how fun. Then this is indeed a receipt. And there are 8 versions, 1 of each member. And this is a bitmap, and there's only 1 version. I still don't entirely understand, even after looking it up, what it means, but okay, I'm just rolling with this, I've decided. Another update that I need to give is about The Red Palace from Junho. I've talked about this book in previous vlogs, but since I have been dealing with a pretty big reading slump, I don't know, it just hasn't worked out reading this book, even though it's so well written. And honestly, I think I'm getting back in the reading groove, because I've been loving this book. It's so well researched. It reads like a K-drama, an historical K-drama, and I love the details and the twist in the story that really makes you sit on the edge of your chair. Absolutely love it. Also, I thought there was gonna be a certain twist in the book, and there wasn't one. Even though you do feel that as a reader, that you are put on a different road than where you should be on, and that's quite interesting. I honestly love the writing style of Junho. This is my 3rd book of her that I'm reading, and I cannot wait to read her next one that came out earlier this year, I believe. Whew, so much excitement. Anyway, let's finish this book. It's Thursday evening, and yes, yesterday I got a haircut. I am still getting used to it. I personally love long hair on myself, but then again my hair gets so extremely thick that, especially with hotter weather, I just need to cut it off. Anyway, yesterday, Jam by Stray Kids, the music video came out and I loved it. As in, the car concept was so interesting. I was first like, how are they gonna pull it off? Half the members, if not even maybe all of them, hate horror. They don't like to go into this haunted houses type of stuff. So I was like, who convinced them of doing stuff like this? But they pulled it off. Their acting was honestly so funny, and we know that they can act. Like last year in the song Leave. Was it Leave? Oh, I'm a real stay, I promise. I mean, they made this short film and it was so freaking good. Storyline, okay, let's just dive into that. I actually want to go and watch all the music videos that came out for this album one after the other one, because the concepts are all a little bit different, but I've noticed that the background and like everything around them is more on the darker side, which makes me curious how the storyline of Stray Kids that they have developed and started immediately when they debuted, I'm wondering where that goes and how the last album and the album before that actually all tie in together, especially because of that short film. It was left at a certain place that I'm like, when are they gonna pick up that storyline? Because I, as of right now, don't have the feeling that that storyline was picked up. So I have some homework for this weekend. And also, with that said, I want to say that I am so incredibly grateful of Stray Kids and their team, because they put out 4 music videos, and yes, they have done always a lot of stuff for their albums, but I still want to say that I'm so grateful that they put out so much content. And also, it was Stay Week, and yeah, some things were already pre-made before the week happened, but still. And they also had 3 major festivals where they were headlining. I am simply blown away. But let's talk a little bit more about Jam, because it's just fun. I love the horror concept. I was first like, what is gonna go on? Like, how are they gonna pull it off? But just like the song itself, they really wanted to have fun with it and take some parts of the lyrics very serious and other parts not. However, even though that this song is meant to be fun and it's a typical Changbin song, let's be honest, especially when we look at what he has produced before in all these songs, or all these different type of songs, and also especially these songs that are a little bit different and more on the fun side, but nevertheless it still conveys a message of being spontaneous and just live in the moment. And I also love how it, sorry, I made some notes and they are over here. I also love that the lyrics emphasize the importance of togetherness and shared experiences, which makes this song so right actually for this album, because it's 8, they are an 8-member group, and also the other feelings that are going on in this album. I love that. Sorry, I just needed to look for the word, even though it was just right there. And I think it's just interesting how they presented that. I wished I was a fly on the wall during those meetings that they came up with these kind of stuff, because to create a universe is one thing, so create a storyline, but then still creating and producing songs. I mean, it's not like 7 years ago they had all the songs already ready. I mean, we all know that Bang Chan has a laptop full of songs, but still to work with the message that they always wanted to give to stays, to fans, to people who are new to their music, and then come to this concept for this one song that really represents who they are as Stray Kids, still having fun, still having a very important message. And then how they just all bring it together. Also, I've been looking for Easter eggs, and I heard some rumors about Friday the 13th, and we know that there are 2 of those this year, in September and December. So that makes me wonder. I don't think necessarily that something is going to be happening in September, just because by then they have their tour. And also December could be happening, even though I think it's really soon to Christmas. But hey, I mean, Christmas is less of a thing in Korea than over here in the West. And we do know, however, that they're gonna have this special album in the 4th quarter of this year, so I'm just very curious how that's all gonna look. Anyway, as of right now, I'm just gonna go and be busy with my homework this weekend. But I do have some other homework that I'm gonna do right now, and that is study some Korean. Because this was gonna be the vlog that I was gonna get back into my Korean studies, so let's go ahead with it. Studying a language is definitely one way to be humbled very, very quickly. Sometimes I just get so annoyed to learn all these sets of new grammar rules. But then again, I also love it because it expands my mind to see things in different lights. Not just languages in general, but also cultural aspects. So yes, in one way, I hate it. But at the same time, I do love it. But I'm not gonna lie, reviewing is a different way to get humbled when learning a language. So this is how far I came with my K-pop shells. I've got 8 over here. These are the PCs that I still want to put away. But overall, I just love how clean this looks, but it's also still fun. I love Wolf Jenny over here with his magic school codes. Then of course the album itself, and a little hint towards 8. Over here I still have quite some work left to do. I think I will put August D away for now and just make this all about the flame rises. Personally, I really love how clean and aesthetic it all looks, or at least to my taste. Over here we have 8, Wolf Jenny, the magic sculpt version, then the infinity necklace from Swarovski that was in collab with Bangchan. Then over here we have Le Seraphim. Honestly, I cannot wait until we have the crazy era. So exciting. And well, actually all the other stuff has been the same since the last time that I showed you guys. So hi, I am filming this wrap-up part quite a few weeks later, well, like 2 or 3, I can't even remember, because a lot of things happened. I was always planning on filming this wrap-up bit a little bit later because I wanted to do some digging and I wanted to get and prepare even more material. But then a couple of things happened. Let me be quick about it. So one of the things happened is my roof decided to collapse under the weight of a very, very heavy rain. It was insane. Like, it never has happened like that. And yeah, it was purely because the weather was so bad that it happened. It has nothing to do truly with the roof. We looked it up and everything is fine. But you might remember that we did this room not that long ago. So we have to repaint parts and get some other stuff done. So that has been a lot. Then the day after that happened and my, well, wall became a waterfall, I had some really good news, which was amazing, but it was like a domino effect of things that were happening because of that. And then the day after, well, you might remember sometimes you hear some background noises, and that was my dog. Well, we had to say our forever goodbye to her, so that was intense. And then the day after, so that was day 4, I finished the biggest contract of my career. So that was really a positive moment again, but it was so many lows and highs in just 4 days that I was like, I still can't even talk about it. It was a lot. So yeah, I couldn't even go into depth into AIDS and Stray Kids and how such wonderful masterminds these guys are. But I finally found the time, and I'm even uploading this video so much later than planned. Just because I really wanted to get it right, but still I have the feeling I'm missing so much context and content, and that's just truly because Stray Kids, they are masterminds, and also their team. I wish I could be a fly on those walls, or that there would be some sort of documentary about how they create certain storylines, because it is insane how much work and details there are in everything that they do, from the concert to the music videos to the lyrics, of course, itself, where it all starts to create all these things. So let's talk about the album track by track, and with every track I'm also going to talk about some other things if there are other things to talk about. So let's start off with Mountains, and yes, I made notes. And still I have the feeling I'm not prepared enough to do this, but here we go. I'm gonna give it my best shot, okay? So Mountains. I think personally it's such a strong song to start the album, with a powerful sound. Love the anime references. Very cinematic song. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like the documentary that I just mentioned, if this would be like the title song of a documentary. And actually, when I was digging into the music video, I thought it was very interesting, because I thought it was gonna reference Attack on Titan, but then I realized it's the Pantheon, what they're basically doing, and they are referencing so many movies in just one simple, well, simple music video, because so many things are going on. Like for example, The Matrix, and there is this movie about a god who just looks like a normal person. But if we look at how Stray Kids are represented in that music video, is that they are creating certain things and certain things happening. And I personally saw that a lot of people were wondering why Chick Chick Boom wasn't the first song on the album. And I don't believe Stray Kids ever does that, but it wouldn't have made any sense when it comes down to the music videos, and also actually not with the lyrics, because mountains really represent the gods on the mountains. And then in Chick Chick Boom, you see the chaos that these gods create. And when you look into depth into Easter eggs towards other things that Stray Kids have done in past music videos, it actually hints at Maniac, S-Class, Rockstar, Sociopath even, and also the No Easy era. So a lot of eras, and then with No Easy it's especially thunderous. I think that's so interesting. You see, I believe it's Felix who is creating the thunder and the weather and the rain. Actually, he's creating a lot of things, chaos that is happening. But I was like, okay, so Mountains is definitely the start, the next level. No, not the next level. The next chapter into the Stray Kids multiverse. And I am just wondering how this is all gonna look like, because believe me, we see a couple of the guys, I want to say Felix again. Oh, I need to rewatch it, I just realized. But with Leave Me, there are some things unfinished. But I don't have the feeling that 8 is picking up where they left with Leave Me, which I think is very interesting. I have the feeling that they are going back towards different areas. However, La 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 doesn't make sense. So maybe they are in the same storyline. I'm already talking for so long, so never mind. I had enough content to talk about. Okay, this is so much fun. So I think it's super interesting how they are working through everything. And Mountains is not just the perfect song to start the album off, this very high energetic album, but it's also perfect to start where the guys are at, and yeah, it sets the tone, really. Then we go to, did I miss anything actually? No, let's go with Chick Chick Boom, because there's so much to cover. The energy at an all-time high. This was not the title track that I was expecting, but I love how much fun the members seem to have. And as a hip-hop girly, I like the rhythm a lot, and also the Latin influence. And yeah, I just mentioned it already with Mountains. You see the chaos that they are creating, and also with this name of a title track, it just fits in so perfectly. Now we go to Jam, and again, such a high energy level song. And I love how much fun the lyrics are and how many double meanings there is going on. Oh, you also want to have fun. Okay, there was a bug. Oh, this is gonna bug me so much. Bug me. But nevertheless, even though the lyrics are so much fun, I love how it shows the bond between the members and their fans. And yeah, the many wordplays with the word jam. It also goes really in hand with the album name, 8. Love that. I also love the music video. I'm not entirely sure as of right now where I'm at with my research. Maybe I should get a PhD in Stray Kids. That sounds great to me. Anyway, I love the horror summer theme. It definitely fits into their Maniac chapter as well. Okay, next, I like it. This song that I don't like the lyrics of. I'm not that kind of girly. I'm also not entirely like a hand person. Like if you have songs like I Like It or X on this side and then Hands kind of songs over here, I'm more leaning towards hand, but these kinds of songs are not my thing. And that truly has to do with the lyrics itself. It's not my style. But I do love a pop dance track, and this is definitely one of those songs. However, why is this song in the concert like so baby girl? Like, what is going down there? You know what, let's just talk about the next song, Runners. That is a good drum and bass song with a hip hop rhythm. It's perfect for all your workouts. I also love the Keep Running Forward Without Stopping message. That fits the Stray Kids lore so well. Why can't I seem to read out loud? But do you know how long it took for me to realize that this song is completely in English? I hadn't noticed that until someone pointed it out, and I was like, oh, I guess it is. Anyway, I do like that Runners is on this album. Besides that, again, it keeps the energy super high. It ties into the message from Mountains. Chick Chick Boom also does that, but it does go its own way. But Runners feels like an extension of Mountains. And the message of Mountains I prefer the message in Runners, I think, a little bit better, just because it goes into more nuances. Then we go to Twilight, the typical hand song. I mean, you have I Like It and you have Twilight. There are apparently two types of people in the world, and you can choose whatever you are. Anyway, it's of course a typical hand song. You gotta love an emotional vocal and piano piece that invokes a lonely yet beautiful atmosphere. It does sound like a movie, like a very dramatic movie. And I think that's so much fun because Han is someone who gets inspired by movies, animes, and also this reality TV show that he wrote one of his solo songs about, 13. I thought that was so interesting how he gets into those kinds of relationships so much and feels so incredibly inspired to write stuff like that. It is interesting how the lyrics are presented. It's a monologue-like manner. And it also feels, well, it does feel into place, because I don't think you could go from Runners directly into Stray Kids, the song, the self-named song. But it feels with the message a little bit different than all the previous songs. However, I do like a good ballad, especially since in this case I think the album gets more of a balance, especially with Stray Kids, a song that for all the fans brings in all the emotions. It's so close to my heart, this song, just because it mentions so many of my favorite songs. And I love that the last line of the entire song is finished by Chan himself. Especially since he picks himself, all the members, it only makes sense that he ties the song. And I love the message that being Stray Kids is bigger than anything else. And the bonds between them. And I think it's truly a conversation they are constantly having together with each other. And that's another thing why I love that Stray Kids is after Twilight, because in Twilight it's our Felix and Hyunjin who are having a monologue together. And then Stray Kids, the song itself, is also basically having a monologue all together, but then saying it in union to others in a certain way, but also not necessarily. It's more the togetherness of it all. Which makes it so strong, and especially for an album that's 8, that has so much meaning already behind it. Then we go, of course, to the Chick Chick Boom Festival Edition. Well, personally, I love a good remix that is festival ready with a bouncy sound. So yeah, it is such a high energy album. I can choose which one are, well, actually I can in this case, just because, so the album in it all, I think it's so strong. But personally, to me, the songs that are sticking out lyrically are of course Stray Kids and Runners. But yeah, the album itself is so incredibly strong, and I honestly hope that I can see them in concert and doing a couple of these songs and also their other songs of their discography. It's amazing. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. I'm so sorry that it was late, but I'm sure you understand that this was a very hectic period in my life. Anyway, I hope to see you next time, and have a good day.